Hello, dreamers. Perla here. As always, thank you for your love and support. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel. And if you haven't done so, go ahead and do so. We would love to have you. Aquarius. 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 Um, there's something here in excess that needs to be reeled in, my love. Now, where and again, these are collective readings, so please keep that in mind as you're listening. There is an area in your life that something has become excessive. You have been giving too much of something excessively. Whether this is a thought pattern, so maybe you're going into one of those moments where you're like spiraling mentally. This could be like physically, you're gaining too much weight, you're losing too much weight. Something here seems out of balance. In a relationship, there is too much surface level things and not enough talking about like solid things. Or maybe there's too much fighting and not finding common ground, right? If this is at work, it's like overworking, overdoing it, and not spending a lot of time enjoying life or pleasurable things. Or the opposite, having too much pleasure, enjoying too much of life, and not working enough. Whatever your situation is for this week, I need you to find balance. This balance is not going to come and fall from the sky on your lap. This balance is something that you're going to have to actually work towards, something that you're going to have to actually commit to. So I'm saying that like one of my locks fell off. Not fell off, fall off the ponytail, okay? Let's clarify that. We ain't trying to manifest no lock falling off the head, right? Um anyways, fall off the ponytail because I felt it fall off the ponytail. There is a sense here that a lot of you Aquariuses have been avoiding addressing this because you know the work that is required within a certain space and you're not exactly sure that you want to go there yet. And that's fine. Nobody's trying to pressure you into anything. But I need you to, and I'm just putting on it. What I want you to understand is that avoiding that there's an issue within a certain space is not going to get you anywhere. Now, I was pulling one of those cards because I'm like, I just felt that too, right? And it's number 29. And it talks about anger and chains. There's something that if you feel that if you allow yourself to feel maybe the anger, the frustration, the shame, or whatever emotion is attached to this situation, that you are stepping back or you're moving backwards or something of that. Emotions are meant to be felt. They're not meant to be suppressed. They start to take power, they start to take control over our lives when we try to suppress them, when we try to ignore them, when we try to demonize them. So there is a need here for you to address whatever that excess energy is in your life, right? So if you are overeating, why are you emotionally eating right now? Can you pinpoint what is causing that? If you're not eating and you are excessively losing weight, can you pinpoint where that energy is coming from that you are avoiding to eat? Like, is it a control thing? Is it that you feel like you need to be in control? And this is the only way that you know how to exercise that control. If you're fighting a lot within a relationship, what is really the root cause of that argument within that connection, right? If you guys are always talking about surface level things like, oh, the sky is blue today, oh, it's pink tomorrow, but you guys don't talk about, like, what are your goals? Like, where is it that you see yourself 5 years from now? Like, what are your financial goals, etc., etc.? Then the relationship is not really going to evolve. It's always going to stay surface level. Now, are you avoiding those deeper conversations because maybe you know that if you go into those deeper conversations, this connection is going to end? It could be, right? If this is at work, like, why is it that you are overworking, overgiving of yourself at work that you're not enjoying life, or vice versa? Like, we're needing here to get to the root cause of something, okay? Because balance needs to be found. Whatever your situation is, balance needs to be found. And there are things here within the shadows that you're not wanting to see, that you're not wanting to admit, because if you admit them to yourself, then you're going to have to face them. If you admit them to yourself, then you're going to have to work on them. So you're trying to operate from a space of out of sight, out of mind. And it may be out of sight, out of mind, but it's still, unfortunately, creating your reality because it is still there. It is still something that has not been addressed. It is still something that has a lot of control over you, and you're needing to address that. And on the other side of this, there is liberation. On the other side of this, there is progress. On the other side of this, there is forward movement in projects, in creativity, in money, in finances. Keep on hearing that specifically. Your finances are stagnant. Your finances are stagnant because of something that you are refusing to see, something that you are refusing to accept. And one of the things that you have to realize is that sometimes we keep people in our lives that directly affect our finances. Let's do this. Especially, I love experiments here, okay? I don't know if that's a Capricorn thing or not, but I love experiments. Whenever spirit shows me something, and like, especially like, let's talk about like finances, where like, oh, this connection is blocking you in some certain way. And I'm like, nah, no way. This is like in the past, where I would be like, oh no, no way, no way, no way. And what I would do is I would distance myself from said person for a week or 2 weeks. And I'll be like, okay, show me. Now, this is my relationship with spirit and my spiritual team. How you connect with yours is yours. So don't come judging me, right? I'm a very much like, okay, you sure this is what it is? Because I want some proof. I'm a proof person. I'm not going to lie. And I'll be like, okay, so I will distance myself or whatever it is. And boom, finances start to pick up. And I'm like, damn, now I really got to cut this person off. Now, sometimes I would cut them off completely, and sometimes I was just not ready for that. And that's perfectly fine. But I also had the understanding that not cutting them off was keeping some type of financial area in my life stuck. So you get to choose what you do with that information. I am not here to tell you what to do, what not to do. But always remember that as you continue to grow, as you continue to evolve, not everybody gets to go with you. Not everybody gets to celebrate that with you. As I'm saying that, the tree right in front of my bedroom door is like, whoosh. All right. Let's go ahead and let's pull out. Let's see if it wants to come off. Closing message for Aquarius. Closing message for Aquarius. Closing message for Aquarius. The mountain. Stand your ground. You're needing to stand your ground. You're needing to really allow yourself to realize that everything is happening for you. And I know that it sounds so mundane and stuff like that, but it's the truth. Nothing is happening to you. It is happening for you to help you evolve and to help you grow. All right, page 128. Hold firm to what you believe in or are focusing on, because it is absolutely right. Know that heaven and earth are supporting you. And when we talk about like heaven on earth, heaven and earth, or whatever it is, there is a sense here of like realizing that everything that you want within this reality already exists within the spiritual. And in order to attain it within the spiritual, you have to release. You have to go where it is that your spirit is leading, right? In order to then bring that down into this reality. That is all that I have. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing, guys. Take care. Love you all. Bye-bye.